hey there, pretty kitties. Welcome back to the Darkside Detective. Super excited. This was really fun. This is a really fun game, so yeah, let's do another one, shall we? Let's do Tome Alone. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. We all know that Dooley is the supervillain, by the way. Dooley is totally the supervillain. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I have some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Ah, come on now, detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather. The things you'll try to do to justify this department. ... Let's get this over with. Alright, Dooley. We'll be done in a jiffy, detective. Statue. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. They should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Before this was the library, it was where the mayor kept her lion collection. Oh, right. That clears that up. So, this is a library. What a helpful plaque. Same statue. Alright. Squad car. How many cases do we need to solve, do you think, to get a car that doesn't leak in the rain? It keeps us fresh. Sharp, even. Alright. Let's go inside. Fines? For being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No? Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm. And, you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? Alright, so we have flickering lights. Sign. We've got the librarian. We've got books. We've got, ooh, an elevator. Oh, and we could go in the office as well. Okay, so first, flickering lights. These brownouts seems like they'd make for frustrating reading conditions. Sign that just says silence. A silent shh. ... Julie, I thought you found owning books suspicious. It is. What kind of secret stuff are you reading that you can't get it from your local library? Maybe people just like having their own books? Maybe it's a germ issue. Germs? You really will believe in anything Hollywood tells you. Books? Is this your to-read pile? Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. Alright, librarian. What were you saying about ghosts? The place is haunted. You know, the usual stuff. The usual? Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. And you say a kid is to blame. He's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do. Or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or a questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. Yay, Ghostbusters reference. What books did Dooley borrow? He had Rules to Rave 2, Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us, and The Law, What Is It and Do We Really Need It? Hey, what happened to librarian reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book? Not enough pictures. What's that you're reading? Skylight, the heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. ... I'm at the part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her, but the clocks went forward and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting? What? It sounds awful, detective. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Okay. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Unless I'm not. Alright, so let's start with the office. Oh, so many things. Okay. Garbage. Roses are red. Violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. A photocopier. An old photocopier. Can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renewed your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. Oh my god. Calendar. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. Oh, it's the guy light. Oh, it's guy light. Oh my goodness. So bad. Office supplies. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of half. You received items. Scissors. Computer. The computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it. Okay. Coat rack. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. Dot dot dot. You know, for evidence. You received item. Button. Okay. Oh, lamp. Even the lamp is flickering. So now we have a button. We have some scissors. Let's go back to the lobby. Elevator. An old elevator? Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Dot dot dot. Alright, so we want... We can't go to broken button. Wait. It couldn't be. I don't have the skills to wire up a normal button. Never mind this one. Okay. I was just making sure. Just making sure. So let's go to the second floor. Sci-fi and fantasy, children. The statue. Don't blink. Doctor Who reference. Plant. What odd leaves that plant has? That's just the dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. Alright, sci-fi and fantasy. Sword and shield. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of Ye Darkside Bailiff and his squire Dooley. Rocket. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger, until I found out that they had to go into space. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminum is coming off. That could be useful. Metal strip. Okay. Dooley. I never understood this section. How can something be fiction and science? I don't know what to do with you sometimes. Get me a raise? Library card. How convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. Old library card. This chessboard is moving by itself, so let's actually check that out before we check out. Yeah. What a great game, eh? Yeah, funny looking draughts pieces, though. Dot dot dot. Sci-fi books. Fantastic obit. Drowned in moonlight. Strangled by her own bra. Doctor Whom's thrilling adventures through grammar and structure. Space hike. Boldly going to places safely explored by others. How to woo a Wookiee. Mass defect. My goodness. They came from space. They were brains. Brains from space. Space brains. Oh my goodness. Glum Tales of the Sadventurer. The Library of Books. Oh my goodness. Dragon Ageism. The Witcher. Tales of an indecisive... The Witcher. Tales of an indecisive adventurer. Oh my goodness. We could be here all day. Okay. To the children's section. What about this one? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Dot dot dot. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Dot dot dot. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. Alright, so let's start at the beginning here. There's a lot to unpack here. Robot. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. I've always loved trains and trams. Not monorails, though. Thinking they're better than everyone because they're up in the air. Books. Why your parents don't love you. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Anne and Barry face financial ruin. These are kids' books? Little and Big Pooh save the day. Bad baby incites a riot. Kindergarten Kate summons the devil. This is a terrible library. Letters. A, B, C. As easy as 4, 5, 6. Wait. Dot, dot, dot. It's vent. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for this kid's health. And the dinosaur. Oh, Viewmaster. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. A Viewmaster? I loved those as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's times like this that I miss walking the beat. Oh, library card. The library card of one smug-faced Paul Conway. An old film viewing toy. Thin sheets of foil. A button from an old coat. Great evidence, Julie. Scissors. Safe for cutting, not safe for running with. Alright, I guess we need to talk to Devin. Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. You look familiar. Have I arrested you before? Is this the same Teddy that was in Alice's house? This is the same Teddy that was on her bed. This is the supervillain. Loading book. Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's... ... Nothing. Goodness. Okay, well, let's go back. We're gonna go up to the reading room and hobby. Professor Theodore Library. Inventor of the library. Nope, not one word of that is true. Hobby DIY. Okay. We got glue. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. We'll take that. Pots and brushes. Why are these fake? We can't have kids painting over the books. Oh. Paintings. Wait a minute. These are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets. Rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works, this guy. Jeez. Mannequin. He looks like he's jumping. You'd jump too if somebody shoved a pole up your behind. Hobby books. Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nethers sustainable. Things you can fill jam jars with. Volume 3. Oh, my life. Whittling dice out of larger dice. Oh, jeez. Detective. The inspectioning, investigative role-playing in the world of Darkside. Oof. How to do DIY yourself. That's... I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. This one's called Building Mediocre Mysteries by the Spooky Doorway team. Whoever they are. They made this game. DIY because you're too broke to pay someone else to do it. Roasted. Alright. The reading room. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name's Raxa. I'm here to study the strange goings-on. I guess that's why you're here too, detective? Oh, sure, that's me. Always investigating stuff. On purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see what it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. So, chalkboard. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? A fair point. You look uncomfortable, Dooley. It's this whole reading room thing. I mean, should we be Should we be reading right now? Can I not read anywhere else? Does the room itself read? And if so, what does it read? You have a special mind, Dooley. Chief Scully says that's why she assigned me to your department. Rude. Raxus books. I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. ... You know what I mean. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. Rude. Alright, so let's talk to Raxa. So, ghost hunting, eh, detective? That's classified. Because there's a whole bunch of eerie mumbo-jumbo going on here. So you notice then. I'm majoring in the occult at TLU. You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective. Right. It's all fairly hush-hush. So what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science, so I wouldn't be studying two impractical subjects. Good call, Raxa. From experience, I can tell you that the occult doesn't pay much. Alright, let's go in the microfilm room. Microfilm reader. It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. Oh, I've got a plan. Filing cabinet. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? Oh, Dooley. Let's see. Let's do box of microfilm. It's radiating energy, like Raxa said. I think that might be a clue. Possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. Oh, I've reached a point where I have too much of my stuff in my pockets. Let's see what we can find online. Password. Looks like I need to figure out the password. I need to figure out what I'm supposed to do with some of this stuff, I guess. Let's go back into the elevator and go down to reception. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized. So, no. Oh my goodness. Alright. So, obviously, we gotta do something with this guy over here. Can we put the metal strip on the vent? No. Who are you talking to? I'm not telling you anything. Okay. Oh, that's what we could do. We can take this card to the librarian. Old library card. I won't hand this in just yet. I may need it. So far, we have the scissors, we have a button, a metal strip, we have an old man library card, and we have a Viewmaster, and we have glue. So we have a bunch of stuff, but we have a bunch of stuff, but it's a question of what are we supposed to do with it? Let's go. We're just gonna have to double check everywhere. See what we need to do. Let's see. Can we photocopy this? No. I really enjoy the access to secret areas this job gets us. Staff only? Not on our watch. So this is the holo computer. Yeah, my pockets are full. That's the problem. I mean, I know that the Viewmaster and the microfilm is probably the answer here. And if you drag two things together, you can combine them. I remember that. Hmm. I'm trying to find out who this library card belongs to. So can we glue the shaft or like put the metal over the shaft? No. Hmm. So I have to, yeah, I have to find film to put in it. So there's something. And this dinosaur was recently moved, so that matters too. Hmm. This one is a lot more tricksy than the last one was. I mean, I'm okay with it, but it's still, tricksy. I don't see where you would use the hardwood and where to find it. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm missing something. Which is not surprising if I am indeed missing something. Um. Hmm. I hate to do this, but I have to take a second here. So hold on just 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay, so we need to try almost everything on everything, I think. Oh, we already did that. Okay. Let's go here. We tried a little bit of stuff on here. Logically. We tried this stuff over there. Let's go this way. This film is too big. Oh, wait. Am I dumb? I might be dumb. Oh, okay. Hi, Sophie. Please have a seat. Thank you, son. Go ahead and let the cat sit down because that's an important part of our day. Yes, hello, Sophie. There you go. It's too big. Yep. Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to this. Even cut up, it's too much to carry. Looks like I'll need to bring something here. Viewmaster. Microfilm. Well, it fits. Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lakes' recent history. Spider moths. Do it again. Do it again. Sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak. Instead of having just burnt down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at City Library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh, yep. Just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stop goes up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. So that's the Konami code. I shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may have just summoned something. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were ritual meant to show the dead that dead. Bleh. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. I remember this case. What the? Hello. Who are you and how did you get here? Oh, it's Aleister Crowley? If you don't know who Aleister Crowley is, I suggest you pause this video and go look that up because that's really funny and that's hilarious. I am that which can never be unseen, the ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Right, that's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me, oh knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I, don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summing of myself and the others lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what? I don't even know how to explain this. Oh, he's gonna say it again. Oh, okay. What was all that again? Yeats, secret room, mad power within. We cool, bro? We're cool. So now we have the Viewmaster up, so now there's ghosts. There's ghosts everywhere. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one? Another spirit. Yes. Then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen, on your travels, that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room? Yes, but on the matter I shall say no more. Not until the beast is gone. But I just want... Not a word more, sir. Not a word more. Okay. Ghost? Gale. Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. Aye, but not like yon toffs with their literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff, like house wiring and how to do your own plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? Well, right here I could, eh? I'd need a new button, mind. Alright. So, can fix the elevator. Over here. Pratchett. So, Terry Pratchett and Douglas Adams. Famous sci-fi fantasy authors. Hilarious. Oh, hey. Big fan of your work. Thanks. Not you. Oh. I read your detective books. Wonderfully over the top. So, they're just here. Because that's who's playing chess. So let's see what's going on. I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. What's it about? It's the story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. Hello, Enid. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, the lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I mean the others. Occultists, horror writers, DIY fanatics. Horrors, the lot of them. Okay. So... let's see if we can go all the way down. Is there a ghost in the office? No. Alright. So we can't have the internet password still. I met your friend. Yeats, he said you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you want into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use that computer to go online? 2 words. Safe search. Oh, right. Maybe I could find some kind of workaround? Please. Just stay here and don't do anything. Well, we need the... We need the password. That's what we need. Raxa, you mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, detective? Me? No, but I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack into steal her unpublished fan fiction. But I figured out the admin password, so I can bypass the block. ... Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please. Admin password. 1234. The password for Doris' internet block. Admin password. Computer. Now Crowley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, I've set it up, so you should be able to browse whatever you want. No restrictions. Excellent. You may not want to stick around for this. Right. I'll leave you to your business, so shut the door on your way out. Oh, yikes. Okay. Did I sense? Yes. The beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is cleaner now. Well, cleaner is maybe not the term I'd use. Come again, sir? Never mind. Just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I'll share what I can. There's a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition? Oh, goodbye. Alright, so we need a button for the elevator. Let's go see if we can... Yeah. Can you see the ghosts too, kiddo? Ghosts? What nonsense are you filling his head with, detective? I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them, because before they came, the place was empty. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the mostest dreadfulest books ever written. Okay. So... we have... what do we have now? We have our metal strip, we have our button, we have our... You know what? This should make the button conductive. Conductive button. So now we can possibly... Let's go see the hobby. Let's go see DIY. Maybe this will work. Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do the job. Gives a few minutes to pop it in place. Alright. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Happy to help. It were fun doing something useful again. 4th floor. Oh look, Doris was to finally fix the elevator button. No, it was... Never mind. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in that storm. We're totally gonna have to go back out in that storm? Book cart. A collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur if you ever catch one, The Internet and Other Fads, Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum, and MMO Accountancy, Be the Fictional Banker You Always Knew You Were. Horror section is this way. Edgar Allan Poe. You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. H.P. Lovecraft. Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on common cliches. Your penny dreadfuls lack true horror, at best spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you. Charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say, I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Gah, you're an infuriating man. The pain giver. What's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Blyton woman. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current Zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. Alright, well, if she stole the book, then we're gonna have to go down to the children's section. Oh, it's that book that, yeah, okay. It has a giant L on it. Alright. Makes sense. Seems legit. Excuse me. Did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes it would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two from fighting? That is not my concern. You want this book, you stop their fight. There's gotta be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. So, we need a scary book. Scary book? Well, let's go back up to the horror section. He is being such a child. I am clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my aesthetic horror. With your aesthetic rubbish. Right, I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You two, stop it, or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. ... He started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your, I don't care who started it. I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right here. And not a peep. So apparently I threatened to arrest them. And that made them stop fighting, so now I can have the book, right? Excuse me. Oh, okay. Nope. I have to find a spookier book. So just telling them to shut up is not enough. I actually have to find a spookier book. Oh. Creepy bookshelf. I'm not shocked to find that there's something nasty hidden behind this. I just need to figure out a way to open it. Alright, I know how to open it, but we want to take care of this as a problem, so. From access to zero oxygen, a murderer's primer. The dead person murders. Everyone's guilty. The fast car killers. Haunted place. They've gone to buy poison. The underwhelmer. Quirky killings. Alright, we know it's here. The book Yeats mentioned is missing. I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. You're looking at the Lovecraft section. A bit too godless for my taste. I wonder if the missing book is the one Blyton took. Okay, so now I have to have that book for other reasons. So, let's see if we can talk to her about... No, it's the same. Alright, so... we have to find a scarier book. We have glue and this library card. Ah, I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for one? No. I'm too busy reading my book to help, so's. Dooley, can I use your card? It still has fines on it. I bet you wish you'd let me make a deal now, huh? ... Why is the window onto the roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. Well, goodbye. We're going to say, library card. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow a book. Like this one? Like this one, yes. Oh, good. But not this one. It's not yours. That's not even your face on it. I know what to do. I really don't want to put my face on here, but I really need a picture of myself. We're going to photocopy our face. The things I do for this job. Photocopy. And then we're going to take the photocopy and we're going to put glue on it. I feel like I'm back in kindergarten art class. And then we're gonna put it on the library card. This is gonna be the least convincing fake ID I've seen in all my years as a cop. Fake library card with glue all over it. Take it. Hand it to her. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one? Oh. Well then. Here you go, Paul. Paul? My name is Paul. Like it says on the card. My card. Paul, Paul, Paul. Trashy novel. Oh, that's right. This book is scarier than their books because it's Twilight and it's horrid. Trashy novel. Is this my book? No, it is not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written, and it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah. Reverse vampire, blah blah blah. Love story. It sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed? Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Well, they're gone now. Back to finding the book that opens this lever, I guess. I mean, we know where it is. We're gonna go get it because we made them stop fighting. You can tell that this one is harder than the opening one was a prelim, and you can tell because this one's so much longer than that one was. Okay. I've gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I daren't see why you'd want this vile thing, but I did promise. Here. You received item, Lovecraft novel. Aw, you ruined the kid's illusion, detective. Dooley, you're dumb. Okay. To the 4th floor. To the horror section. Lovecraft novel. Right there. Here goes nothing. That seemed to fit with a curious clicking noise. Lever. Kerchunk. Right. We pull this and... Well, there's the hidden door Yeats and Crowley were talking about. Creepy doorways are a returning motif I'm not too fond of. Let me guess. Staying here to cover me again? You got it in one, detective. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. ... Spooky doorway. What is all this? Magica. Aleister Crowley's Guide to the Popular Wizard Game. That's funny. The Gnostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts. Rituals for modern I can't say it. Rituals for modern witchuals. These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? So what are you doing here? Like the moth to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emanated from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to up the spook factor. Exposed wiring. Those loose wires seem to run to the roof. So we need to go to the roof so that we can unlock the... Oh, there's a crawl space. The Necronominom, a Cyclopean cookbook. Okay. The periodic table of secret magic elements. Alright, the crawl space. Actually, baseball cap. What a strange thing to find here. Crawl space. Small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I can drop something down to see where it lands. I think that this runs to where the kid is, and... okay. Let's, Did you kill them? Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully it's blocked. Alright, so... we need to see... I found your vault of contraband books. Impossible! It's hidden behind a complex locking mechanism. Well, I got in. As did someone else. And they tampered with the books. Impossible. They must have found another way in. Nobody could crack that system. But I already... Impossible! Goodbye. Let's go talk to the kid. Because I'm almost positive that it's the kid. Can you see the ghost too? Yeah, okay. There's a cold draft. So, this is the vent. Like, this is where we need to go. Like, that's the other half of the whatever. Skull. Normal library fare, this. Received item. Skull. Drop it down the crawl space. I hope this works. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Crash. Now to find where that landed. Hopefully without having caused any damages. I know where we're going. See, I went there too early. Look, I'm on it. I'm too on it. What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So, kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all these neat new books, but the one I read was scary, and I ran off. Then the ghosts arrived, but I liked them, because now I have friends. See, he meant no harm. Troublemaker, arrest him! Breaking and entering into your room of illegal books. ... Let's say both sets of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghost. And find him somewhere else to go once in a while. He can join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves? The mayor stopped paying the jub tax. So we had to change from scouts. You okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great, but back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy flowing into the building and into that book. You'll need to get to the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Dooley, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. Lightning conductor? This sounds dangerous. To the 4th floor. Open the roof. Sigh, here we go. Suppose I've already ducked out of one room this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. Alright. More of that wiring from the secret room. And it leads to the roof. Ladder. Do you need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. Storm. That storm looks like it's getting nastier. I hope this works. Junction box. So what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible? ... Looks like the circuit is connecting the book downstairs to this aerial. I guess I should break that circuit, then wire the aerial to the lightning rods and power us somewhere to go. Okay, so this is gonna be... Yep. Okay. This is a conduit puzzle. We actually want to do this, I think. How do I... Okay, so resetting doesn't really make any difference. Maybe we're supposed to turn it off first? No, that can't be right. Oh, it's a sliding block puzzle. Oh, that's clever. So we actually want to do that, and then this. Not correct there. I think we probably want something like that, but we're going to want to get rid of... like that. We're going to get rid of that. And then... this. So if I change that so that it... We only need... Actually... we made this one straight across, theoretically, if we move down the straight across ones, then we could possibly do that. So let's see if we can get these straight across ones to where we want them to be. We need one more. Alright, so I'm gonna have to be creative here. Bam! Got it. Ouch! My hand! Look, detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that. Okay, we should be able to close the book now. Cool. Back inside. To the horror section. Spooky doorway. No time to chat. I need to close the book. Okay, close the book. And the ghosts fade away. Trunksville detective? Though I don't see why we had to take all those books. Dooley. They're contraband. Heavy contraband. ... We've an agreement then, Taurus? You don't fine me for having the books. I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business. Sans haunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Fine. Come on, Dooley. Let's get back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devin. Case closed. Disorient Express is the next one. Oh, wow. That took forever. That was a lot longer than the first one, but it was super fun. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoy Darkside Detective, please like the video. It really helps my visibility on YouTube. I stream Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I like to do games like this and a bunch of other games. It's super fun. Come out and watch if you think you'd like it. Follow me on the socials, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and leave a comment if you have any comments. Thank you so much for watching. Drink your water, eat something solid, try to stay chill. Have a good day. Bye.